What's going on, everyone? So today's video we're gonna be looking over Lil E, hailing straight out of Inglewood, California. Now he's within the 8 to 9 age group league, as you can see right now. So he's the kid in the red shoes with the number 11 jersey with the glasses. Now initially when I was watching Lil E, I thought he was I initially thought that should have been a loose ball foul. I initially thought he was a right-hander. That's right. Good hustle. So the moral of this whole video is basically I'm helping him out in terms of player development, seeing the game from a different angle, and obviously for him to be able to watch this film over so that not only for himself but his teammates, they can get better. Now I know you guys are probably watching. Picture clarity isn't the best, it's a little blurry, but like I said, this is mainly for him and his dad to watch over and live together. So right now, I'm aware, obviously, as I said, it's an 8 to 9 age group, and things aren't going to be that perfect in terms of play and everything. Obviously, they're just trying to get their shots up, man. There's going to be a little bit of traveling. They may or may not call double dribble. But just watching E, okay, that's right, aggressive. Get your shots up, man. Yep, that was his first 2 buckets as soon as I got in the building. Like I said, so one thing I want to touch on for sure, I understand the emphasis on offensive skill is not really going to be there. So for sure, okay, look at that hustle. You saw that he's trying to perhaps pass it out to number, I think that's number 4 in blue. And he went out there. So he's first one down. Now, if they're older, that'd be a bucket right there for him. That'd be an easy layup. So, good hustle. Keep running the floor. That's how you get easy buckets in transition. And if you don't know what transition means, it means from defense to offense or from offense to defense. So, looks like that's going to be another turnover. I believe so. He has another turnover. The one thing that I did wanted to point out, at least at this age group, they should be able to teach them the principles of defense. Like, that's the first thing they should learn outside of dribbling and shooting, knowing what a foul is, what isn't a foul. And actually, I think at this point, it's a substitution, right? So we pick back up. Ethan gets sub back in the game. Obviously, I'm scouting for him and helping him out. So it's a good hustle again. Yeah, he hustled hard. Good contest. He's gonna run the floor. Actually, he's trailing. I noticed this kid number 14. Yeah, number 14 was good. And there goes E coming in hustling. And I believe his cousin is right there in the other red shoes. Yeah, so he has a cousin he plays with. So their chemistry growing up should be good. That was a good bucket by 14, by the way. From just watching the game, those are the top 3 players I've seen on his team. Okay, so now it looks like they're trying to trap him. Okay, yep, there you go. Turnovers right there, yep. All right, swing it. Yep, see, at that point, he's supposed to get rid of the ball, but their IQ isn't going to be the greatest. So it's one of those things where it's a patience thing. Definitely want the kids to have fun throughout the whole process. Oh, went out. That's right. Get your buckets back up. Oh, you missed the bucket. And getting offensive rebounds like crazy. But overall, I like the energy from young Ethan. See, 10, you got to keep your head up, man. And like I said, I like the energy. Off his shoe, blue ball. But overall, the team has good energy. I just think the coach could have did a better job of substitutions. Like I said, from working with kids, I know it's a little harder because their attention span's so small. But a video like this, even from a better camera angle, if I would have sat in the middle of the bleachers, it would have for sure been able to help them learn how they're supposed to look in the zone and how to teach them how to be accountable. Because I'm sure these kids are maybe half of these kids are going to be playing as they get older. Okay, getting your shots up. And I have a freeze frame coming on later in the video in a few minutes that he'll be able to see, dissect, and start to understand. Because basketball is like doing mathematics. You just have to add, study, and eventually get it in. All right, so this is the one play I like. So he starts from the inbounds, he cut all the way across to the other side. Obviously he sees no one there, so he does have some type of idea of spacing on the court, and that's good for his age for sure. Good steals, man. He rushed that one a little bit. He came in with the rebound. And one more thing, for those paying attention, these kids in the blue, man, they had to have been like these kids had to have been like 9, almost 10-year-olds, because some of these kids were tall. Like, some of these kids were really, really tall. Maybe they just, they're going to be short. They going to max out in a few years. I don't know, but those kids were for sure tall. And I was joking with that with Lil Ethan's father. Shout out to Ricky B. These kids are pretty tall, If that was my cousin, he was taking that long to inbound the ball, he'd have to hear from me. But it's all jokes. It's all fun and games. So I think this next possession, I believe, so they're going back on defense on this possession. Now, one thing I think the coach he's trying to instill for them to run a full court pressure. All right, so I'm back. So, like I said, it looks like they're trying to instill full court pressure. So their rotations are good. Okay, they try to double them, swing it back top side, swing it back. Okay, good steal, Ethan, right there. Yeah, so he had it. And like I said, at this point, I thought he was right-handed, and he had that ability to bring the ball up the court with his left hand, and that would have for sure been an advance. So he got fouled, being aggressive, got to the line, and he went 1 or 2. I don't really have much for Ethan, of course, for you watching this. I don't really have much to say about your mechanics. I mean, you're 8. You're gonna be a different player in like 4 or 5 years, so all that will come over naturally as you gain more strength. You won't have to jump on your free throws. You just go off your tippy toes. You probably, that's what you say right now, your toes, right? The bank is open even on Sundays. Don't let them tell you anything different. The next one he missed, if he even watches this in slow-mo, just went off the back. Get another shot attempt. You can't keep doing that. Keep doing your thing. Good hustle. Got back on defense. Not really, but the other kid got the layup. And that's one of definitely the older gentlemen that looked like he was at least and maybe a year group ahead. But that's just my opinion. But 14's bringing the ball up the court. He's trying to do a lot, almost turns it over, gets blocked. Ethan comes in, buckets. So he had a nice little run of 5 points within the game. Got a steal, got a couple boards. He's a good all-around young player, man. He has the talent. He just has to keep going. Obviously, I know he's involved in multiple other sports. So the one advice I'll give to you, E, for sure going forward is don't stop playing the sports. Don't listen to the other people. Yeah, there are some kids that are your friends. Their parents are beating them over their head with their development, which is cool, but it's still good because all of the sports, they bring different elements to whatever main sport you end up playing. They all translate. In other words, right here, baby girl getting the shots up. She missed a few. Now, this is the freeze frame I was talking about. So right here, they get the possession. Everyone's looking at the ball. Now, if I'm the coach, I know what the coach is telling forward, get up on him. But if you look back, wide open shot, even though he missed it. The one thing, like I said, that I don't know the coach personally. I had met him. Get them shots up, E, that's right. But what I wanted to definitely say, as I said earlier in the video, it's good to get back within the transition on defense. And just set up guys. That's the first thing, first and foremost. And that's all that I would go through over practice. After, first defense, then shots. And then that's pretty much it within the mainstay. That's right. Pass to Cuzzo. Alright. Get the shots up. Yep. Get it back. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. There you go. Stay with it. Stay with it. Alright. Get back on defense. Get the steal. Yep. That's right. Run. Run. Turn back. Turn around. Turn around. Yep. Yep. Get your shots up. Yep. Bam. Stay with it. Get your shots up. Yep. There you go. He tried to swing it out. I think it turned to a turnover. Yeah. Yeah, man. Look at this kid. Look how tall he is, man. I think they missed the next one. They got it back and they turned it away. But still, this kid's tall. Especially lead number 5. 8 or 9 years old. This guy's gonna be like 6'4". He doesn't even know it. All right, next possession, inbound. I believe this might have been the last possession of the game or second to last. I believe if Cash, yep, he's like their outside shooter. He's more so on the inside from what I had initially saw. But overall, it was a good contest. I think the substitutions could have been a little better. It's obvious who their top players are. I know it's a thin line between trying to win and trying to have the kids have fun / with parents. So I know it's tough coaching for sure. I perhaps may get into it just to check it out. Another shot attempt. It's an air ball. Good hustle by number 13. Like, look at this kid. This kid's doing in and out dribble moves. There's no way he's 8 or 9. All right, missed attempt. Try to bring it back up the court. And yeah, if he gets it to 14, yeah, I believe he gets fouled on this attempt. Yeah, he got fouled right there. So just to wrap things up, as I said, keep your head up. You'll play with different coaches, different talent over time. And we'll see how things progress over the season. Eventually, we'll probably play one-on-one just so I could, insert that dominance. Because the best thing for you to learn as a young kid is learn how to lose. It builds confidence and it builds character, more so than anything. But you're good where you're at. You're definitely ahead of the curve. And like I said, this video was just to show you, obviously, how you look on camera. I'm sure your dad showed, but yeah, it's a lot of progression, and take your time, work hard, and you'll get far. Take it easy. I'm out here.